Yes, hello. It's Spooky Lake Month where we're doing 31 days of haunted hydrology. And today I want to talk about the Surfer's Graveyard. This surfing hotspot is located on the Hawaiian Islands, specifically on the north shore of Oahu. There's a stretch of reef on this coastline that turns ordinary Pacific swells into towering hollow barrels that attract surfers from across the world. However, the most iconic spot along this coast is the Bonsai Pipeline. The largest waves are seen here in the winter when powerful storms churn across the North Pacific. These low-pressure systems generate strong, sustained winds that travel for thousands of miles across the open ocean, what surfers call fetch. That's why surfing was born in Polynesia and perfected in Hawaii. Riding waves was a sacred part of life known as hehe nalu. But on the Bonsai Pipeline today, that ancient relationship with the ocean meets the hubris of humankind. Since the 1960s, it's estimated that some 13 people have lost their lives here, which is how it's earned the reputation of being the most deadly surfing spot in the world. The waves here only average around 10 feet, but it can get up to around 30 during a particularly strong winter churn. However, the height of the wave isn't what makes this location so deadly. Beneath the surface is an incredibly shallow, jagged, and uneven rock reef. There's a maze of ridges, pockets, and caves that surfers can easily crash into. This rock shelf is what shapes the waves and makes pipelines so powerful. Luckily, I have an oceanographer friend who can explain it better.
Yes, hello, it's me. Just offshore lies a submerged shelf with a distinct stair-step bathymetry. The reefs form a gentle bow-shaped arc which refracts the energy of the waves onto one specific point on the coastline. It's this shape that creates the huge and hollow barrels the pipeline is known for. Some waves can roll over each step of the reef. They slowly become more powerful and steeper, ultimately detonating on that first reef. The waves might not be the largest on Earth, but it's the reef that makes Pipeline the deadliest. 10-foot waves can break in 6 feet of water. When a surfer goes for a wave but misses the barrel, it's like being lifted 15 feet into the air and slammed straight onto concrete.
When you combine that with overcrowding and easy accessibility, Pipeline is a disaster waiting to happen for most surfers. This is where human courage meets the ocean's indifference. 5 out of 10 spookies.